Hey everybody, it's Chris from Avocet. Today we're going to give you another project video of how we raised our quarter berth from this all the way to this.
I am trying to get the bungs out of this piece of teak because when we lift our platform up, this is going to still be the outer trim. So we have to take out all the bungs, take it off to preserve it, and then we'll put it back on once we have our platform lifted, I guess.
This piece of teak. This is already a very level surface, and we're just going to continue this straight over to this over here. So I'm just going to put on a couple blocks on this side. I think I'm going to put on a block on this ledge right here, so the plywood will sit right here level with that. We got to move the battery charger next, and that's about it. I'm going to paint this all white, probably this white too. It's going to look very good.
And that'll tell you real quick if you mixed up the if the daisy chain one is still plugged in to the other side, you could just use a multimeter and see which one has, right?
Our boat is wired with funky wiring. Hong Kong is actually known for their wiring skills. So we're just kind of figuring that out. There's a triplex wire on this boat for a 110 side that doesn't really make any sense. Meaning that the red is hot, which usually even red on 110 doesn't usually happen anyways, so it's just kind of weird. This white wire that's newer and that actually is correct in the color scheme of 110 is live right now. This wire that's not correct is not live, so these are daisy chaining off each other, but I'm trying to figure out the right way to attach this one to this one. So far I have the earth set up, but I don't know which one is positive and which one is red, or which one's positive, which one's ground on the red and white cable.
So we're getting a wiring lesson in this quarter berth restoration.
Yeah. So this multimeter is telling me that these two wires right now are hot. So I think that this is daisy chaining to go into our room because there's one more plug in there. I think that's where it's ending though. So I think that is all this one wire that's funky. All that it does is this plug and the plug in our room, I think. I'm gonna go test that real quick because I'm gonna try to plug something in our room, see if it works or not. I got this done, even though it doesn't look like it. It's done and it's working the right way. So now we're gonna move this plug that used to be all the way up here and in the view of everyone. We're gonna put this into this locker over here. The battery charger will be in here, so everything will be out of sight, out of mind, in the good way. And then we can start building finally. How's that for a little joinery? First try. I made these little chocks or blocks. They're gonna go like that. So this is gonna have a second cross member right there. So this piece plywood right here on this edge. So that's all. So when you step right there, see how much that bends right now? It's not going to bend like that. That'll be another cross member right there. I made it like this, so it's removable. So when you want to get something in there, you just pop this off and you get it in there. I got this plywood board up. I'm just trying to figure out the right way to make this next piece, and then the seat is next. That's going to be the hard part. Definitely going to be a difficult one. At first I really wanted to be able to utilize the bottom baseboard that makes up this upper level as a backrest, but it had such a weird angle. There was really no way to make it look like it came from the factory. So I ended up making these separate backrests and armrest here just because I wanted it to look as factory as possible. Trying to figure out the right way to make this cross member like removable because I wanted to be able to get underneath there still. And I drilled 2 holes in here. So when you want to put this guy down, like that, and lock it with this pin, it doesn't go anywhere. So before, see how loose that is? With this, even with that down, it's still pretty loose. Put this guy, that, now it's stiff. The backrest has turned out really good, actually. The teak that I took off of the original border of the upper level of the quarter berth, I am using as all the trim on the backrest and also on the siding. So looks really, really, really good. So it's our last day working on this build. I have been kind of scratching my head on which kind of wood I want to use to make this look like it came with the boat. That's the idea. And the only way I'm going to be able to achieve that is using teak, of course, using teak. Going back to why we wanted to raise this level and make it one big bed, not only is it going to give us a lot of storage, so our guitars, all my video gear can now sit in the back and be out of view. It brings up this level so 2 people can sleep here with no problem. At first, this lower level was pretty much unsuitable for anybody taller than maybe 5 foot. So now, I can sleep here, and I'm 6'1", and I know that my brother, I've mapped it out, and he's 6'5½". I know that he can sleep here. So that's pretty darn good for raising just this quarter berth and making that much of a difference. So now we have reasonably, 2 queen-size mattresses on our boat, and also the V-berth. So when we have crew over, that's going to make a really big difference.
What are those?
They're comfy.